Girl from Twillingate. There was a girl from Twillingate who went to Labrador just to ride our skidoo trails that goes along the shore. She said, "My husband I'll not take, and if you ask me why, I can say he's just a wimp who is afraid to fly." When she landed on the Labrador, it was late into the night. She said she was dying for a smoke after a long and terrible flight. We calmed her down with Johnny Rye before she hit the sack, and then she said, "I really don't know how I can go back." It was early the next morning when I heard the ringing noise. I was halfway down the stairs before I realized my smoke detector had gone off, and further on I found old Susie smoking up a storm and never heard a sound. She learned to walk on powder snow on trails where skiers go, and then she said, "I'd like to live where the northern winds do blow." So we took her down to the cabin by the shores of Moosey Lake, and then she walked for miles and miles and never took a break. And then one day, through blinding snow, we took her down the line and showed her where the marten cat hangs out in the winter time. I have to say, on that skidoo, she looked to me real fine, with her long hair flapping in the wind and clouds of smoke behind. Back in the cabin after dark, when all the tasks were done, we settled down to play skidoo and have a little fun. But every time she played a card, she killed another fly. She said, "I will not let them live, the buggers have to die." Halfway through the week she said, "I guess we should go back. I have to make a call to see what my old man is at. I also have to spend some cash on cigarettes and beer, and keep my old man happy with some old souvenir." So back in town she went right wild on one big spending spree. She visited every store in town, then she said to me, "Now take me back to Moosehead, there's things that I must do. I want to prove that I am champ in that game called skidoo." It was nearly dark when we arrived and unpacked all our gear. She said, "Today I'll be the cook, and don't you ever fear. Not one of those old bastard flies will ever get near me." And when I saw her all dressed up, I just had to agree. Like a kid on Christmas morning with a long-awaited toy, she said, "Time is passing swiftly and there's things I want to try." So she grabbed an old toboggan and climbed the hill real slow. Then bolting down at lightning speed, she landed in the snow. Before we knew, the time had gone, and she's back in town once more, trying hard to spend what's left before leaving Labrador. And then she's on that plane again. She says she just can't wait to hug that man she called the wimp back home in Twillingate.